here. Yo, we got a special episode today. We got a very, very special episode.
This is a good one.
Because a little bit of a party episode because we have a motherfucking rock star on the show today.
Got a rock star in the house. We got Fonti in the house.
We got Fonti up in the house. Everybody.
What up?
Give a little clap.
What's good?
Yo, we got Fonti.
Rockstar Lifestyle. I got the gold chain on for him today.
The whole thing.
You know, you got
He's iced out more than me, dude.
You know, I just, new rock star in LA. You're right. You just had a song come out. You got on the Times Square billboard out here, dude.
Yeah.
You're like popping out. But I do have a question before we get into anything.
Yeah, of course.
Before we even start, is it true that you really hate pizza?
Bro, I fucking hate pizza.
Wow.
Yeah, I really do.
That's crazy.
Well, the other night, so it's not like I won't eat the pizza, but like it's not my first choice.
I could see them rip down the billboard in Times Square just for saying something like that.
Yeah, maybe I should have started
fuck
the question
you, Times
like that.
Square.
Because like everyone who just started watching this episode just clicked the fuck off. They're like, yo, I'm done with this.
Not a pizza boy.
Yeah, no.
I just, dude, I can't. Like, well, first of all, I'm lactose, man, and it's like for me, if I eat pizza, it's like I'm, on the shitter for fucking 2 weeks straight. So it's like, there's no fucking point. Yeah.
That's one of the things that I've always been bothered by when like girls are saying like I'm lactose all night.
Yeah.
And then they end up at 2 a.m. at a pizza joint.
Yeah.
And then it's like this can be a disaster.
You're like, this is gonna be terrible.
She's like, I'm lactose.
Yeah.
That means you're disgusting in the bathroom.
Oh my god, you can only imagine. I love the girls that are vegan but eat like bread all day.
Right.
Like that's their whole vegan thing. And it's just like, he's like, we're just still chubby. But that's not the whole point of being vegan. Whatever. That's awesome, man. Dude, we're really excited to have you, man. So Wasted in LA is out now, dude. Like dude. We have so many positive things to say about it because like it kind of takes us back a little bit, into like the old school. I would say like 2000, early 2000s.
Well, it's a Tony Hawk like pro skater song.
Yeah, like
it's a total throwback.
Dude, that's the best fucking compliment ever. Wow.
Yeah,
fuck.
It's real. Because I haven't heard this music since then.
Yeah.
It's taken a second. I realize that I'm not a part of that scene.
Right.
But for a song like this to finally start to reach a place that everyone's going to be hearing it,
right?
Dope.
Yeah.
Right. No, I
that
think
intentional.
I mean, honestly, I was like one of those kids in like school. You know what I'm saying? Like I listened to Blink-182, fucking My Chemical Romance, System of a Down, fucking A Day to Remember. I could go on, bro. Like, so and I did play Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Okay,
I had all of them. And
PS1 or
PS1.
Nintendo.
PS1.
PS1. That's all. I had that. Good guy.
Dude, the original. That shit was amazing. When they look like little fucking Lego characters. You know?
That stuff needs to come back.
Dude, I miss it like crazy.
Yeah. I think there's a new Tony Hawk game actually coming back out. I'm not really sure.
They've been saying that for like 10 years now.
Yeah. Dude, Tony Hawk is still going hard, which is awesome.
Dude, I saw a post on him. Was it? I think it was this morning actually. He did like this collage of like his skateboarding tricks that he's done in Halloween costumes.
Oh,
and it was the gnarliest shit ever. He was like a gargoyle, like just fucking like in the air holding his board out. I'm like, that's Tony Hawk.
Shit. That's cool, man. That's cool. Are you also good at skating as well,
or? I used to skate for a little bit, but I just like I don't know. I'm like one of those people like I get too busy like with the things that I do, so I like bombard myself. Yeah. And skating was just one of those things that just like wasn't at the top of my list for sure.
It can be difficult to keep up with.
If I grab a board, hell yeah, I'm jumping on that bitch for sure. Because like something you got to know about me, I always find some way to hurt myself. Like that, I don't know how to explain it, dude. Like my first concert that I went to out here in LA. I literally get into a mosh pit and fucking break my ankle. So it's like, and I still mosh. Like I continue to mosh, and I literally went
That's street cred in moshing, though.
Dog, it is. It's fucking crazy. I actually didn't know. Well, I say broke my ankle, but I fractured it. But I got up the next morning, and my shit was fucking purple, like this big. And I was like, I have an issue. Like,
a little bit.
My ankle's gone, dude. I don't know how to explain this.
That's funny.
So, you just played a show at Whiskey Go Go. That, to me, seems like it's the pinnacle of LA rock.
Dude, it was amazing. Big shout out to my manager at Deer for that shit. Word. That was fucking crazy. Word. Ever since I fucking met this dude, he told me, he was like, yeah, I got you. I'm like, I've been in LA for 13 fucking years. I'm like, yo, you hear that every day. You know what I mean? So the fact that it came through, he's like, yo, you're playing with Emblem 3 at the Whiskey Go Go. And I'm like, you're bullshitting. Then we fucking just played it, bro. And it was a good fucking time. The crowd was wild. But yeah, no, fucking ridiculous, dude.
That's so dope.
Yeah, it was super sick.
That's what's up, dude. Like, because like I want to talk a little bit about like the Rockstar culture, because it's different than any other thing. Like Rockstar, like it comes with like the music, the people, the women, the the drugs, and the the just the I would say the sacrifice you did for the love of the music, you know. And I would say like I kind of see you as like launching the big career, like almost like if you were becoming professional, if you will, like a professional boxer,
absolutely,
if you will,
absolutely.
And like this is where like it kind of starts to build on something really big,
right?
Yeah. And I want to take it back a little bit to your like amateur career, let's just say, because you've been doing this for 13 years, you were saying,
roughly.
Yeah. So like when did you how did you start? Like how did you start out when you were starting out rock? Did it initially start from rock, or
I mean, honestly, I feel like as an artist you have to kind of like find your sound. One of the first records that I ever I never in my wildest dreams thought that I was ever gonna be making music like this. I remember as a kid jamming like Simple Plan and like singing the songs and like trying to match Pierre's voice and all that kind of stuff, and then it just came out of nowhere. One day I had this kid named Harry, which I don't really talk to him. I see him in the studio all the fucking time whenever we go to Nightingale. He's always fucking walking out, but I never fucking talk to him. I'm just like, all right, he's doing his own thing. But he actually got me in the vocal booth and was like, yo, we gotta fucking record something. And I was like, record something? I don't even fucking do music. What do you mean? Yeah. And he was like, no, dude, you just have a voice. Like you should definitely put it to the test. I was like, okay. And then got hooked, man. Like the first time I heard myself singing, I was just like, bro, this is like really fucking cool. Like I like this shit. Sure. And yeah, dude, fast forward, fucking put some shit out, and I just like it wasn't what I wanted, because like obviously the beat and stuff was more like R&B, like pop, like Justin Bieber, I guess you could say. Okay. And it was just like very eerie. I remember like my label manager, Michael, he literally was like, yo, you gotta put this shit out. This is your first song. Put the track out. Yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. Dude, I was sweating bullets the whole fucking day. I was like, I don't want this song going out. Like
you think this is gonna be like your one hit?
This
you're
gonna
be like, singing the rest of your life,
right? And it was just like if this if this blows up, or if this is like if I put this out and it's like it doesn't do well, like I don't want this to reflect on me as an artist, And it was just something that was just like, bro, I can't do that, like I'm not gonna do that shit. And I remember.
So when you make a song like that, though, is it just a mood that you were in? Or you felt it was just a time that you needed to play this like little poppier role?
Fuck, man. Well, whenever I started, when I started doing like the poppier role, I was actually in a relationship at the time, and I'm actually super grateful when we split, because it made me really get into my dark side of my my music.
Yeah, and get that emo Nemo out of
dude, yeah. And that's when it hit me. I was like, I got all these unreleased tracks. Like I should really do something with them. And then it just came back to me. Like I remember I was like super sad one day, and I started jamming fucking like all the old shit, Yeah. And I was like, bro, we have to go back to this shit. Yeah. And honestly, like props to Machine Gun Kelly, dude. I know there's a lot of hate to that motherfucker, but yo, like he kind of brought that shit back. So it's
well, he's the only person that's still kind of holding that throne.
Right.
He obviously keeps it in rap culture, but he lets rock come out too.
Yeah.
The only other rock group that I can think that really held it for a while was maybe like the Foo Fighters or something like that.
Yeah, Fall Out Boy did it for a little bit.
Yeah, okay. They kind of did it for a while. They did it in sections, I would say. They did it in groups of time. Yeah.
But it is weird where you got Travis Barker and like Machine Gun Kelly, who are these kind of anomalies, really pop stars now.
Right.
But they're still holding down a culture.
Exactly. Yeah, dude, it's I wouldn't even say it's a culture at the end of the day, man. It's a fucking way of life, dude. It's just crazy to like think about, like, people always ask me like, why do you paint your nails? I'm just like, I don't fucking care. Like I just fucking paint my nails because I paint my nails. Yeah. Like, why do you wear eyeliner? I fucking wear eyeliner because I want to fucking wear eyeliner.
I thought about putting eyeliner on for the show for you today.
You should have fucking done it.
Yeah.
you know, just when you got rock stars in the place, I feel like you got to vibe it out a little bit.
No, we vibe it all the way out. We're having, having a little sip. We're getting tattoos, for God's sake. We're doing it all today. Because of you, we're getting tattoos.
Let's get it.
We really are today. So check out Smart and Mild Instagram. You'll find out real quickly.
Motherfuckers got
No. So I mean,
first tattoo, huh?
First tattoo ever.
That's
I'll
nice.
get my first tattoo of all
You're
time.
like 4 hours out for your first tat.
Yeah, crazy. Right?
Do you have any advice for him, like going into the first tat?
Yeah,
Yeah, it fucking hurts.
it hurts.
Yeah, but you're like addicted after the first one, so like don't expect to only have one.
Do you think his first tat should be a face tat?
I was thinking about that because I really I want to let people know who I really is.
Oh,
You know what
Jesus Christ.
You know?
I see. Like, I personally feel like that's like the SoundCloud rapper shit.
I mean?
So like, no, I wouldn't fucking. I mean, you do you, bro. At the end of the day, like you fucking do it. But
I mean, we're like SoundCloud YouTubers, so I mean, might as well. You know what I mean?
SoundCloud YouTubers.
We're just gonna keep on stealing culture.
Yeah.
It just keeps on evolving.
Yo, that's lit though. That's lit.
Are you gonna go face tat route at some point?
Fuck no.
No. Okay.
No.
The neck is
I don't-
where it ends, right?
Then, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get tattoos on top of my tattoos type shit. But no face shit.
Okay.
That's what's up.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
I just
there is a
I don't-
line.
I feel I don't know, man. I just like I've never really liked it. I mean, not hating on anybody who has fucking face tats. It's sick.
Yeah.
Whatever, do them, but it's just not me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
So there is some of you that still wants to be like Justin Bieber rock and roll though, by keeping the tat off your face.
I mean, yeah, I got to keep the shit off my face, but I'm pretty sure Justin Bieber has a face tat, doesn't he?
Oh, did he now? I wouldn't be
don't know.
surprised.
Yeah, I mean,
He keeps pretty
I
relevant.
thought he had something like under his eye. Like I thought I saw some.
I wouldn't be surprised actually.
yeah, I mean, I mean, these guys do whatever. But that's cool, man. So 13 years ago, that means you must have been in high school when this was happening, when you were starting out.
So when I was starting out, no, actually, so the music stuff didn't actually start. Like me doing music
Yeah.
didn't start till like probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh,
So
okay, got it.
I was doing social media. I was doing acting. I was doing stuff like that. I was doing Vine.
Right. I saw. Yeah.
Things like that. That kind of pushed me towards that to get out here, and then I started like really focusing on music.
Right. Okay. So interesting. So one thing I noticed about you is from what I've seen from your Instagram, and I'm asking because I'm almost seeing you like becoming yourself in a way.
Yeah.
Like you're becoming like a version of yourself. And I'm curious about like the music that you're in right now. Would you say like this music is like helping you like helping you become yourself, like helping you find your purpose, if you will?
1000%. You know, I used to be like afraid to like bump fucking punk music and shit like that in school, just because it was like I used to get bullied for it all the fucking time. And dude, I remember you can fucking ask my mom this one if you want to fucking call her. I could literally call her right now and be like, Mom, what did I used to fucking wear around the house all the time, and what did I scream? And it was Green Day, and I used to wear all black, and I used to wear a fucking polo, like just regular, you know, the tees, and a red tie, dude. And I wanted to be Billy Joel Armstrong so fucking bad.
I hear so much Green Day and Blink 182 like in your track right now.
Really?
in LA.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
so sick.
that's what I heard.
So
Yeah.
sick.
It brought that nostalgia back immediately for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that's so gnarly.
I was waiting for like the poster with the tanks and shit. Like I was like, I was just waiting for the whole thing. Oh, that's cool, man. Like,
So is it weird now? So like punk rock culture really got absorbed by kind of like emo rap.
Right.
And you all are friends. Like
Yeah.
it's a mashup because I think it comes from the same like place in your heart.
Right.
How do you kind of balance that where it's like a lot of the artists you're bumping into are like emo rappers? And I don't say that as like a negative thing. It's just the only way I can describe this style.
Excuse me, LJ. We need to take a pause for 1
Yeah,
second.
Oh, here we go.
He needs to take a sip.
I was listening, bro. I just gotta fucking kill this.
He just
dude.
needs to take
It's
a
getting-
sip.
That's
It's
fine.
getting too hot, and I
He
feel
needs
like
to take a sip of this. Hold on 1 second.
okay, we're good.
What is that thing you have?
Yo, this right here is a fucking Kong.
A Kong?
Yeah, it's called a Kong, dude.
A Kong.
Kong. Dude, it's the best fucking thing.
Hold on, look at
Sliced
this edition.
bread, bro. I'm telling you.
Hold on, you good? Let me just move this over
So
here.
look, the craziest thing about this fucking thing is, oh shit, I'm dripping all over.
Well, you're on a little bendy. This is the best thing
Just
for
like,
you.
We'll just kind of figure
So
it out.
then you just fucking put it right there, and then, I mean, if I wanted to, I could just.
Oh, there you go.
Koozie.
And for the kids out there watching,
Yeah.
don't be Konging until you have a billboard in Times Square.
Yeah.
But once you have a billboard in Times Square,
Kong all you
Kong
want.
a little bit.
Kong all you fucking want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh,
they're
Lord.
gonna be Konging saying, I used to have a billboard on Times Square. Just fucking.
Oh, fuck.
No, just okay. Yeah, make sure you got it on Times Square already. What's up, buddy?
The boy brought the fucking food.
Yeah.
There we go. Love it. Thank you so much, sir.
Love that.
We got a party. We got drink. We got tacos. This is Halloween motherfucking ween, y'all. I mean, you should see us later.
Speaking of which, man, Halloween's fucking tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really the celebrations today,
celebration
right?
So
today.
I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret.
Yeah.
I'm actually dropping a new song tonight. It hits, I believe, at like 10 our time, but 12 a.m. Called
Exclusive.
Sincerely Drop Dead.
Sincerely Drop Dead.
Yeah, with my little sister Kendall. She's not actually my little sister, but she's like a little sister to me.
Okay, cool.
But we actually played at the Whiskey the other night, and everybody was like, "When are you fucking dropping this? You know, like this is so good." Tonight.
All right, exclusive. Drop it tonight.
That's what's up.
When you drop dead?
Yeah, no, Sincerely Drop Dead.
Sincerely drop dead.
Yeah.
And where can they find that?
Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, everything.
If you can't find it, you're an idiot. It's out there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much.
YouTube and Spotify. Make sure he gets his views. Make sure he gets his likes and subscribes too. Make sure you get that. All right. But dude, that's what's up, man. Like I think drawing inspiration from these these older guys. I mean, professionals essentially that done it. For years and years to go, and they had a lot of success. I mean, people want to hear that sound again. People want to like come back and be like, hey, I'm not only am I reminiscing, but I want to hear a new version of it.
Right.
I was
What's up, buddy?
90s hip hop this whole earlier today, and I was listening to Large Professor and like Big L and like these guys, and I'm like, damn, like where is the rap of that era coming back? It's so it's completely different.
It's like only a matter of time. I feel like history just repeats itself.
It totally does.
You know what I'm saying?
It's so funny that like you're fighting for an era that once was that it always exists in our heart.
Right.
I'm a 34-year-old guy, so I like grew up on your music.
Right.
But there's some young kids that are like your age, 25, right?
Yeah.
That didn't grow up on that music.
Yeah, I know it's kind of crazy. When we were playing the Whiskey, we had one kid that I was explaining. I was like, yo, I'm playing the Whiskey. You gotta come out. It's like one of my friends. He's like, what's the Whiskey? And I was like, oh shit, that's the first one. That's like first strike. Cause he didn't obviously know what the fucking Whiskey was. And I was like, yo, dude, like Motley Crue's played there. And he goes, who's Motley Crue? And I was like, oh my God.
Third strike. Just skip to 3.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Like that's like fucking. I don't know.
But that proves you have a gorilla on your back. Yeah. You're fighting for something that once was, but it still exists.
Yeah.
But it's in a smaller space. That's the beautiful part about culture, though, is the fact that there can be all these little subsects.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're like, dude, this is my whole world.
Right.
And this person is for the first time getting introduced to it.
It's so crazy because like when you say like the gorilla thing, it's kind of funny that you say that because like I only have like a specific group and we're all pop punk kids. So it's like Nathan James, Taylor Juice, like. All my boys fucking, like, I could name all of them, you know what I'm saying? But, like, we literally have just this small circle, you know what I mean? And like, we dress completely different from everybody else. And it's just, like, it's fun. But, yeah, no, I love it, to be honest. Just being, like, an outsider, but, like, now we're winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
for sure.
That's the crew. Like it starts from that small crew of like few dedicated friends, and then it ends up growing to like its own culture. It's like, I mean, Migos were their own selves before they brought it out to everyone. And all of a sudden, everyone's like, it's all this music. So it really creates something once you once you own it in a sense, and once you produce the culture, if you will, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then once it gets shown out to millions of people, many people are like, I remember that, I want to be like that. How do I get that clothing? How do I maybe I want to listen to more music like that. How do I find it? Exactly. And then the more artists pop up and more cultures like that start to grow like that. It's pretty freaking sweet.
Yeah. No, dude, like I said, it's super cool. Like it's cool to look back at it now and to like see like all the guys that that I listened to growing up, they're my idols and stuff like that, starting to put music out again. Like, for instance, Pierre from Simple Plan. I mean, like he just did a song with Chad Tepper, and that shit fucking was amazing. And I was just like, whoa, that was smart. You brought somebody back from like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, where like my era, and it was a good time to see that for sure.
Yeah. And do you see like rock music, like I kind of gave the example of how hip hop music has really changed, and like it evolves like everything does. Right. But have you seen where do you see the evolution of rock, like punk rock music going nowadays? Because I feel like there was an era of it, and then it kind of had a gap in time, I guess in popularity, if you will. Right. But like now it's starting to come back. where do you see the evolution of it moving forward?
Man, I feel like it's fucking strong for us, to be honest, just because, like, you know, I'll scroll my feed and, you know, we all see those people that we follow, but we don't necessarily like type shit.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? We
Oh,
just follow them just to see, like, what the hell they're doing with their lives and if they're failing type thing.
Yeah.
It sounds shitty as fuck.
Yeah. All the y'all classmates, you know what I'm talking about.
Right,
Yeah.
dude, like, but it's just so funny. You know, I have people DMing me all the time, like, hey, man, we need to hang out. Like, for instance, I'm from Louisiana, and I was raised in Houston, Texas, and I have, like, all these kids that, like, didn't fuck with me back then, like, that I still have, like, in my brain.
Sure.
And I'm like, you know, they're hitting me up like, hey, man, we got to grab coffee when you're in town. Oh, I see you're in town. Let's, you know, come out with us tonight. Or, hey, can you get me on a guest list? Can you do this shit? You know, and I'm like, dog, you told me to kill myself in high school. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I feel like all that stuff, like what you're saying, dude, it's cool to see it coming back. But I feel like there's a lot of posers now with pop punk, because it was like they were, you know, this way, and now they're all of a sudden just like overnight.
Yeah. It's this human condition where we're so scared to put ourselves out there as seeing something authentic, real, that's growing.
Exactly.
And it's scary to say, hey, like, dude, my friend's like popping.
Right.
Because you might in your own life be concerned about what your future looks like, and you see growth, and they kind of hope you slip.
Right.
But then once you hit it, they realize that your door can open doors for them.
Right.
And immediately they're going, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Fonti
And
can,
they go, hey, that must be
make
my
me
door.
have a better night.
Yeah,
right.
that's necessarily the truth. Because that's a very interesting place you're at, because a lot of people that are on the up and coming, you know, they're very scared of that place. Right when their friends are hitting you up like, hey man, like come hang out with me. Hey man, like, hey, I remember you. I know you don't remember what you said to me, but I fucking remember.
But I remember you. Yeah.
Right.
And I feel like that's kind of what this music is all about, man. It's like, you know, one of the songs that I wrote alone, you know, it was like one of my favorite songs, but it's like, I feel like as an artist, like whenever you release something, you're like, this shit's gonna be a banger, like this will relate to some people. That's like the track that doesn't do anything.
Sure.
But the track that you literally like get drunk to, and like for instance, Wasted in LA, like we're like, what the hell do we want to write this shit about? And we're like, dude, let's just talk about getting trashed in LA, you know? Like, and we did, and I mean, obviously it's taken off, doing the right things, but yeah.
So was there a formula that you started to understand that got you to that place? Or is it you didn't even realize what would hit traction and it just so happens?
I mean, obviously I like to promote and stuff like that, but one thing I will say is it's like I feel like I just throw it out there and see what happens. Like it's God's plan, not mine. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't sit here and like stress out, you know, about it. Like I'd rather release it, and yes, we'll take like measures on promotion, all that kind of stuff, you know, to get the song out there and stuff like that. But like for instance, it's like you just got to throw it out there.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah.
Is there a bunch of SoundCloud like punkers? Is there that community in that space, or not so much?
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of underground like emo rap type thing. I personally don't listen to SoundCloud. I'm a big Spotify person myself.
He's like, you too bougie. I don't just fuck with that SoundCloud.
But you don't have actually that space, because like underground rappers do have a big platform now.
Right.
Available.
Of course. No. It's like, to be honest, like I love every genre. Like not technically love every genre of music. I'm not gonna say that.
We support it all.
Surprising fact, I love country music and I love pop punk and rock, old rock.
That's
80s,
your Louisiana
like
coming out, right?
Right,
Sure,
of course. But it's like, for me, I don't really like, you know, all my friends and shit like that, like when we're riding in the car and stuff, they're like, you know, we've listened to the same 13 songs over and over again, and that's just how I am. I like it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of music I like, and I could play a song over and over and over again if I want to. You know? I've got severe ADHD, so.
Word.
If you didn't know what's on his neck.
Yeah, if you didn't know, it was on my neck.
Is that like, I'm curious about that tattoo actually. Like I know you have ADHD because you just said it, but does that mean more than it
Oh, 1,000%. 1,000%. I wouldn't have it on my throat if I didn't.
Right. I'd imagine.
So the meaning.
That's a good
You
point.
have a prescription.
Yeah. It's so funny. The meaning actually behind ADHD is like, you know, not necessarily that I'm like just fucking I bug out all the fucking time, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's more along the lines of like, you know, everybody always asks me if I'm on drugs, you know, and like it's like it became like very like annoying to the point of where I was like, okay, no, if I drink a Dr. Pepper, yes, I know I look like I'm on crack or cocaine, you know, but I'm not. I'm like, no, I'm not. Like I can't help it. I'm ADHD, but it's like helped me like get to where I'm at, to be honest.
Yeah.
Creatively. You know, I feel like all my friends are ADHD at the end of the day.
Well,
so.
when you're on stage, what a beautiful tool for you.
Dude, amazing.
Well, everybody else needs to juice all the way up in order to get to that level.
Right.
You're just finally being yourself.
Dude.
What got you kicked out of class is now like what's getting you views.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
And it's super cool. You know, there's nothing like it, like especially when I played the whiskey the other night. You know, all my friends are chugging energy drinks and getting drunk and all that stuff. And I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I'll have like a couple beers before stage just so I'm like loosened up a little bit. But dude, it's like unreal. Like as soon as I hit the stage, it's just like, all right, let's go. You know?
Yeah.
And I go into this like mode of where I'm just like jumping around the stage and, you know, trying to get everybody hyped. So.
But in a weird way, ADHD, because I totally have that stuff myself, and I totally relate to everything you just said. How the stuff got you kicked out of class is helping you become a better person.
Right.
I mean, I got kicked out of class for talking too much. But
dude,
anyway,
same.
Yeah,
same.
Because ADHD, and but like you know, I think one thing about ADHD people don't really understand is once you get into your element, you are like 100% focused,
dude.
More than anything.
Yeah. It's so funny. I was actually on the way here. I was with my friend, and she had dropped me off to a deer's place, and she was like, "Who do you think grinds harder, you or a deer?" And I was like, "Definitely me. I was like, I was like, I love him to death. I was like, but the reason we connected is because like he sees the hunger, I see the hunger, and like we connect. We're both alphas, and we know how to like work and grind. If I didn't work as hard as he did, then you know what I'm saying? Like
you wouldn't get along.
He wouldn't be interested in me. You know what I'm saying? As like managing me. It takes two to
a deer's yelling in the back here.
I'm sure they caught that on the mic, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, no, for sure.
One of the coolest things that I was able to experience in LA is this. They actually have a good space for rock.
Right.
The Viper Room still kicks. Like Whiskey
so
Go-Go, you can
insane.
always
That's
still
for you. Thank you.
see all.
Holy
Sorry.
fuck.
Yeah.
We got the curly-headed overlord in the
Actually,
place.
can you come in and show this? Because people need to see this. People need to see what just happened when you walked in.
Is this?
Holy fuck! We are very sorry,
dude,
to our audience. But this is all because of Fonti. He came up in this place and he really wanted Jack Daniels, and it's also Halloween. So shout out to you, man.
Thanks, man.
We're out here getting.
Well, I'm glad I could help you guys get fucked up.
Yeah,
it's fun.
We're out here getting turnt tattoos tonight. Okay. But yeah, I'm sorry. Continue.
No, but much like comedy, like you have the Comedy Store, the Improv. You have all these spots where you can see a lot of people that have come out, sacrificed their lives to be able to make it happen. You see some of the best performers in the world.
Yep.
Rock has that in LA.
Yeah.
It's still a little bit unrespected as far as the whole community of Los Angeles goes.
Right.
But you can go see some of the greatest musicians in the world almost every single night of the week.
It's amazing.
And
it's a good time.
Such a good culture. What does it feel like to start becoming one of the guys that's actually pushing that culture?
Man, it feels good. It feels good. I had a realization moment when I saw the billboard hit Times Square.
Yeah.
You know, in a way humbled me because I was like, dude, like this is what we've been fighting for. Like everybody's looking at me right now in Times Square. This is a fucking dream come true.
Do you feel prepared for that?
Dude, I feel like it just hits you and you just gotta like take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long
you just walk through it.
Yeah. You just kind of have to.
Yeah. How long? I'm just curious. From beginning to thought of like, I want to make it.
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take for you to get? And this is obviously just the beginning. But when did you get from thought to I want to make it to Billboard in Times Square? How long was that timeline?
Shit, man. I mean, it's been a while. It's been a very, very, very long time. This has been my plan A. I don't have a plan B.
Right.
Like, you know, and I feel like if you have a plan B, then you have a fallback plan and you have an escape route. And like, if the ones that really, really want it have to continue to grind and do it and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Just like y'all's podcast, right? If y'all didn't get up and y'all didn't make an episode, you know, every single day or every single week or whatever, like, you're not pushing your shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you don't believe in it.
Well, because you have to start with putting out a song or a podcast that ends up getting 15 views or 50 views.
You got to start somewhere.
You have to start at 0.
Right.
That's the only way that you can ever start in life.
Yeah.
And it's, even though we're laughing because we're still on a couch,
right?
But so much of us sit around on a couch and bullshit woulda, coulda, shoulda, or what I want to do.
Right.
And until you even start trying, you don't even realize the other 1,000 obstacles that are in your way.
Right.
After you get going.
Yeah.
But
absolutely.
you can hurdle over them. It happens.
Exactly.
It's not the most perfect path, but it's pretty cool how the world opens to you once you say, yo, like, I'm Fonti, I'm a rock and roller.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to start getting on this guitar. I'm going to start practicing. And there was a day that you were just learning like C's, D's, and G chords.
Yeah.
Just like anybody else.
Right.
Exactly.
Are you a big stage diver?
Dude, fuck yes.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
You're keeping it classic for the rock and roll.
I was going to jump off the whiskey, but they have a giant fucking sign that says no stage dive.
Boo.
I was literally in the middle of about to stage dive. I was pulling the cord because they had the you know, the cord mics or whatever, just the standard ones, and I'm like sitting there pulling back during the song, and I'm like, I'm about to stage dive, and something told me to fucking look to the right, thank God. And I literally looked over and it says no stage diving.
Wait, I have a question. Did they? Obviously, you had to. Did you have to sign something to perform there, right?
I don't. Well, I mean, yeah, we signed like a waiver or whatever.
I was like, don't sign it. Just jump. Make them pay for the insurance. Who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, then you'd be like, I didn't see it. I didn't know. I jumped. It broke my neck. Whatever. And then blame them. Whatever.
It has to be so annoying to like have a rock and roll venue.
Yeah.
And tell people to stop rock and rolling.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah.
Dude, yeah. No, that is. We had what was it? We were at the whiskey and we were like walking in, me and a deer both, and this lady like bombarded us and was like, wear your mask. And we're like, dude, we've been in here like 30 minutes and like there's literally like 5 people around. We're doing sound check. You know?
Yeah.
And it's like we're performing. She's like, I don't care. Wolfie Van Halen performed here. And I'm like, okay, like you could
with
treat
a
us
mask
a little
on?
better. Fuck, dude.
You know,
Turns out she didn't even fucking work there. Like, she didn't even work there.
Oh.
She wasn't one of the workers.
Oh my God.
I mean, this is living in L.A.
I was like, God damn it, Karen, go away.
This is living in LA.
It is a new type of Karen now that's screaming at you, wear a mask.
Yeah.
To wear a mask. Yeah. Dude, I feel like there's 2 Karens. I feel like the one that pushes you to wear your mask is the fucking worst.
Yeah, those are the worst. But I do want to talk about like living in LA.
Yeah.
I mean, your song just says wasted in LA because that is relatable to anyone who's been living here longer than 6 months, not including myself at all whatsoever, because I don't get drunk in LA at all.
Right.
Because people out here, it's a wild place.
Right.
And we have too many options to accomplish that.
Right.
And to have lots of fun and parties and meet people and all this crazy stuff. Like I mean, technically that's how I met you.
Exactly.
And you have
true.
so many opportunities to do that.
True.
And I mean, to be frank, it's kind of fun out here to get wasted in LA.
It is.
I'm not gonna lie. You know.
It is, but the fun thing about the song is it's not necessarily, it's for everybody. It's not necessarily alcohol or drugs or whatever. Wasted in LA also is like when you come to LA, like your horizon is just like there's so much shit you can fucking do out here.
Yeah.
If you're a dreamer like me, bro, like you make your dreams come true, and like that's what like wasted in LA is. It's like not necessarily being like fucked up or like, I mean, obviously it can be, you know what I mean? Like whatever you're doing.
Right. It almost is saying you're saying like, I'm out here in LA.
Yeah.
Like as far as you were a kid in Louisiana.
Exactly.
You were sitting around thinking and watching what LA was.
Right.
And now you're like, I'm
living it.
in here.
I'm living it.
Doing this. Living
Exactly.
just a normal life
Right.
in this space. Right. And it is that bizarre awakening moment.
Right.
Where you're going, I'm sitting in this place that I thought about once.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like once you start like LA, it doesn't matter what it is. If I had like $5 in my pocket and I'm in LA, bro, like it's completely different from being out anywhere else.
Yeah.
I could go back home and the same kid is still fucking working at Sonic. You know what I mean? And it's like you want to go back home and you want to see what the fuck's going on, but you're like, nothing's changed. Nobody's moving. Nobody's doing anything. Nobody's creating. Nobody's doing. You know what I mean? And it's like here, people can promote shit with following on an Instagram account for thousands of dollars, and it's like we're the dreamers, bro. Like we're, you know what I'm saying?
And even for the people that are living in LA and feel like the opportunities aren't coming to them, they're forgetting that every single individual that lives here is one pretty much sold everything to get out here and wants to connect.
Exactly.
They want to take that shot with you.
Oh yeah.
The individuals that are saying LA is a lonely place aren't actually opening themselves up to opportunity.
Facts. No, that's a great point. It's you know, a lot of people. It's like I'm trying to think of who fucking said it. I can't because I've been drinking. But
it's the Kong.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
dude,
just
I mean,
alcohol.
yeah,
It's a
we
Kong.
saw it.
Speaking of which, can I get a drink?
Yeah, we need another one.
Yeah, here. Let's take 1 second. 1 second.
We need a Kong, y'all. Yeah, because we asked Adir to get a drink last time and it didn't work out at all.
Dude,
we need a proper person to do it.
Yeah, of course. Can I get a drink?
Yeah. What do you want? You want one of these?
Another one?
Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
We asked Adir. We had Chase Demore on the podcast, and we had a very hilarious moment because we asked Adir, could we get another tequila cranberry juice?
Yeah.
And he just gave like Chase like a double shot of tequila, and it had happened live on air. It was the funniest fucking thing. And he got drunk and he started
That's
talking
a crazy fucker.
No,
he's a crazy
motherfucker.
Yeah.
And
that's why we get along.
You're right. And you got to watch out for that guy. You know, when we go out tonight.
I'm telling you.
Know, who knows what's going down there.
Exactly.
What else we got?
I feel that.
We got grapefruits.
Damn, let's go.
I got one right here.
You got it?
Yeah,
let's
we
go.
We get you.
The grapefruit ones are actually good. They're slept on. Like a lot of people don't like grapefruit, and I love grapefruit.
Yeah, they're slept on for sure. We're all kind of sipping a little bit here.
Dude, let's get fucking wasted in LA, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I no, for like I related to that time. I'm serious. That's why I know it immediately. No, man, it's well, I don't know if we're gonna pause this part. I don't know.
Yeah, we can. No, you can go.
Of course, we can do whatever.
I'm kind of just talking to you.
Just ran.
Okay, fuck it. No, in all seriousness, because like, have you had like crazy party moments in LA? Like not myself. I never had it because I never ever have it, even though until
Party moment.
Crazy party moments?
Craziest party moment I think I've ever been in. I'm not naming names, but there were a lot of big ass people. It was Coachella, and literally there was like 30 to 40 girls. I shit you not. 30 to 40 girls like in bikinis. Some of them were naked.
Fun.
Like walking down the stairs, and they all like fucking like went out this way, and they formed this like backwards fucking V, almost like an arrow, I guess you could say.
Okay.
And the middle two were holding a silver platter of cocaine.
Interesting.
The biggest amount of cocaine I've ever seen in my life. That was the craziest party moment. Dead ass.
At Coachella. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. Because I personally, like, I'm like zero drug, fucking hate drugs, to be honest. I'll smoke weed occasionally, like, because I have, you know, ADHD, so it kind of calms me down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I can't stand being around drugs. I can't, it's just, which is kind of crazy because a lot of people are like, dude, you make rock music. Like, you don't do that shit. And I'm like, no, dude, like, I'm trying to make it past 27 Club. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I was actually just listening to like this EDC podcast.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of oh my god, I can't think of his name right now. Anyway, this guy, he was talking to a EDC DJ.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, telling him how the whole thing works and how they are. By the way, they do pre-plan the playlist and they're just hitting skip next. By the way, on stage.
Right.
That's truth revealed.
Right.
What you thought, whatever. Next. If they're not fucking mixing the songs.
Right.
That's what, whatever.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
But another thing is like, it's like drugs, dude. Drug culture.
Can I move this back just a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm claustrophobic as
Hey,
fuck.
you guys, volume. Guys.
Damn, boy.
Jesus. We're still shooting.
Volume. Fuck. Wait, how do I do this again? I don't want to break it.
No, you're not. We want up or down?
Up. Let's do it up. I want to sit up now.
Yeah.
I'm like leaning back.
Yeah. I kind of want to, like, this whole thing should be, like, unedited. This is hilarious.
I love this.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
We have a deer in the back.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of the
louder.
producers on this show.
Not a literal deer. He's my manager.
I didn't say a deer. I didn't say a beer. You know,
A beer. His name is a deer.
Yeah.
Dude, the funniest shit.
One of the most connected guys in LA, though.
Dude, the guy's fucking amazing. Hold on, I'm ADHD as fuck, so I gotta get this out.
Yeah.
Was literally in the car earlier, and my friend was driving me, and she was like, you know, what is your manager's name? And I go, a deer, and she damn near swerved, and I was like, no, his fucking name, IDIR. Like, she had no fucking idea.
That's hilarious.
It was fucking hilarious, dude.
A
I
deer
loved
in
it.
Venice Beach. She was like,
I'm like, okay, well, but I feel like even if you say train, you know, somebody's gonna be like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
trail of ants.
Train. But dude, I mean, party moments in LA, man, they get a little weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if my parents are watching this podcast, so I don't want to go too far deep.
I don't think your parents have ever watched 43 minutes in. So I
no,
think we're okay.
that's true. That's true. Because they're just like, wow, like I never heard Cameron cursing. Wow,
So you can say what you need to say, Cam.
Okay, great. So,
true.
so I mean, there's been a lot of cocaine parties here, and after hours and all this stuff like that, and like there's people that stolen stuff from me, and like there's people that like, you know, I mean, I've been in like a drunken stupor, and then they really like try to like, oh, that's great, you have this. Let me just trade you for nothing, and let me get you whatever you have.
People do like drugging you too.
People like drugging you?
Yeah, he gets drugged when he gets out.
First of all,
why do people drug you?
First of all, okay, I didn't know we were gonna talk about this on the podcast. Now that we're here, okay,
all right.
usually we leave this podcast, you know, personally, but whatever. Now that we're here, now it's on episode 30, whatever. It happened a couple times. Well, technically once.
We're on episode 30.
No, it's 30 something.
30 something.
We don't know the number.
Gnarly. Fuck yeah.
We have a lot of backfilled episodes that we gotta put.
You tell me what episode this is, and I'll fucking tattoo the number on my body.
Hey.
Oh, there we go.
Because this is my first podcast ever.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
You got first on. You got the Whiskey a Go Coming. You got the 30 whatever number coming.
That's such a big one up for us.
Yeah.
You got Fonti, his first like podcast ever. You're gonna do hundreds, thousands of these in your career. Like,
Exclusive. But yeah, I mean, it happens sometimes, unfortunately, and you know, people for some reason want to party, and I'm like, you know, I like to party, but like, I like to, you know, be somewhat conscious of what's happening around me.
Fuck yeah.
But you know, that's why I'm you know, the drugs, it's like not cool. You know what I mean? We gotta get off of that shit,
dude. And that's honestly, it's so funny. We were talking about it earlier. I just don't fucking like drugs. I don't like being around it and all that shit. It just makes me nervous.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I was telling him about the fucking crazy ass party. It was
Yeah.
insane. Yeah, dude, I feel like this shit's touching my forehead.
Oh yeah,
Right.
another one.
Should I do it? Oh no.
Oh, that's
Jack
the drink.
and Coke.
That's the drink we've been waiting for.
But you know, this is one of those things that is so confusing about like you living a rockstar lifestyle.
Yeah.
There is somewhat of a lie that the person always on stage is the hardest partier.
Yeah.
And I think that people like to mask it like that because there is a little bit of like sex and glamour to drugs and all that stuff.
Right.
But we have to stop telling that lie that this person is like the most coked out, doing heroin, sniffing fentanyl, when it's like that person might be the soberest one out there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Helping everybody else get to wherever they need to go.
Yeah.
No, 100%. I never. Well, I mean, when we put the song out, it was like, you know, number one. Like I said, it wasn't like I was telling him. It wasn't necessarily being fucking wasted, right? Like it's not drugs and all that shit. Like I really don't fuck with and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I will say that, you know, I do have an alter ego that likes to come out. And that's kind of where I got my fucking name from, is Fonti.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, it actually went all the way back to like high school when I used to get obliterated drunk. You know, the first time I was naked on a fucking roof, literally in where was I at? Austin, no, not Austin, Texas. Alvin, Texas.
It's sometimes hard to remember where you were at. When
Dude,
you were
I was
naked
on a
roof.
fucking roof.
Tough.
Like, and the roof was like this too. So I mean, I don't know how the fuck I was sleeping. It was weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I definitely understand that. I don't know. For me, like I said, it's the alter ego that I sometimes like to put out. It's kind of like, you know, writing in a journal, like fucking, you know, saying shit that you would never say to somebody, but you're putting it onto paper. So it's like you can rip that shit out, throw it away, and like your anger's gone.
Right.
Kind of the same concept, except I like to put it in front of fucking millions of people.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I like
and that is the difficulty of it, where, you know, when you're saying, hey, wasted in LA, even if it was actually being wasted, or you know, it obviously represents way more than that.
Exactly.
It was a mood that you're in, and sometimes people think that it can represent like who you all are.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's just a moment in time where I was feeling this feeling.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
That's what's up, man. So Drugs Saved Me, the album, right? Would you EP album?
Yeah, that was my first EP.
EP. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that out? That's out now. So that I mean, the all the songs are out right now. So what's the new projects coming out, man? Like, well, obviously, I know you literally just released the new songs, and you have another one coming out tomorrow. But I mean, is this gonna be a new album tonight? Excuse me. Is this gonna be a new album, or is this gonna be a new just releasing singles? What is this going to turn into?
Honestly, obviously I want to put more music out, but I want to do it smart. I have a shit ton of tracks ready to go. It's just a matter of time and when I feel like it's okay to put them out or for the right moment. Like I said, me and my team are working super fucking hard on getting new music out and stuff like that, but it's just like we have to time it correctly.
Right.
So, but
I'm curious though, I don't know too much about the music world when it comes to timing music to come out, because I've heard that a lot. Because I've actually we talked to a couple of artists recently, and these we have a lot of unreleased tracks. We don't and the songs are fire. It's just wow, the obviously the listener wants you to release them immediately, but there's a method to the madness.
Yeah.
You know? And can you share a little bit about what that why there's a method to the madness? What is the method to the madness, or why you slow leak the music coming out?
Well, because it's I feel like it's kind of at the end of the day, it's not TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The algorithm behind TikTok is throwing shit up there every single day, and something could go viral.
Sure.
Music is shit that you want to put out that you are proud of, and you know what I'm saying? You don't want to just blow up off of it. You want it to be a message for everybody that you're making the music for. So it's for instance, waking up and making a song, and I want to put it out instantly, but I don't have the right marketing shit behind it. I can't just drop it. You have to slowly build your way up to doing that.
So it's safe to say that you're not thinking about your song being the next TikTok dance?
No, fuck no. I'm gonna say this, and fucking everybody's gonna hate me, but I will never make a TikTok. I don't fucking like it, to be honest.
Dude's not making a TikTok. So everyone just hold your horses. It's gonna be a few years till Fonti makes a real good TikTok
Unless a
dance.
deer forces me to make a fucking TikTok.
You're gonna go to one of these content creator parties and sign up for TikTok.
But I do want to say that he did not say no to OnlyFans. So I just want to let you know. So OnlyFans may be coming soon, y'all.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. So that's what's up.
It's very true. You want to know a fun fact, dude?
Yeah.
Check this shit out. I was so fucking wasted the other night.
No.
I got no. On alcohol, right? That's
alcohol.
It. I'm not gonna lie. I drink a lot, bro. I probably should chill. But anyways,
there's
why would I do that?
Yeah.
Why would I do that? Anyways, no, dude. I literally fucking made an OnlyFans at 3:00 in the morning, and I don't know what happened, dude. Because I literally fucking sign in my email, and I'm checking, obviously brand deals and all that type of shit. And I was like, OnlyFans, the fuck, did I subscribe to somebody, And I click on it, and I fucking made my own profile.
Oh, no.
I was like, wait, what the fuck was I gonna post,
Dude, you probably already posted it. Peep your account numbers. You might already have money in there, fucking $1 million. And then damn, send me private pics already. Jesus.
Yeah, just definitely put it in your link tree,
Yeah, just send it over. You know what I'm saying?
Dude.
How much? $5? How much?
No, dude, no, I'm fucking up. Why are you asking?
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm just curious.
He gets a little sus sometimes.
A little sus.
Dude, we had people show up here with their OnlyFans, and they tell us
Really?
they're sticking cucumbers up people's butts, and
What
they're
the fuck?
yeah, true story.
That's
and
weird.
They're sitting right where I'm sitting, and
Bought a Tesla off his
Hey,
own.
props to you. That's
Tesla.
kind of fucking impressive. A cucumber up your ass.
Yeah.
It's not big enough. You know what I mean? We need
Fuck
something
that.
oppressive is much bigger. You know what I'm saying? If anything, it's these Voss waters.
Dog, I was literally about to pick that shit up.
You know what I'm saying?
I was like, that is fucking, dude. No, fuck no.
And it's solid.
Owie.
Doesn't bend. It doesn't bend. No matter what. You know what I'm saying? You gotta break it, or that's it. Show off those Kegels. Anyway, I'm sorry.
Dude.
I'm going. My brain. This is my ADHD coming out.
Oh, fuck. I read it, bro. Fucking scream it, man.
Word.
You're chilling.
Yeah. This comes out in my comedy a little bit.
Hold on. Save that thought.
What?
He jerks his head.
What was that?
I don't know if that was a full respect move or the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen about.
I don't know what that was. I'm not really sure, but he's down here. I thought you were gonna use the Kong.
No, I had to drink the whiskey.
Yeah, no. I thought you were gonna do the chase thing and put it on my head, but like, I don't know. We're not making out later, so I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, the point is, this comes out of my comedy too. ADHD a little bit. Like I'm just, my mind goes everywhere. So I just want to make sure we're protected here. So that's what's
fucking
up,
guy, dear. What'd you get me into?
I'm really pumped.
It's a casting.
Surprise! I was about to say that. Surprise! Casting couch.
Surprise!
Where Ashton Kutcher comes out of the fucking red camera.
Surprise, shorty! No, that's what's up, man. So I'm really excited about this new music coming out, man.
Yeah.
Because I met you and you genuinely seem like a really cool dude when I met you, even before I found out that you're doing music.
Yeah.
And because even beyond like what's coming out now, I think like you can really like blow up because of like I would say the nostalgia of the music and the newness of it,
right?
And like the new face, like and like the energy that you can provide, and like the new like everything's new, you know what I mean? And like people that are coming to the scene, they dig it, they love it. I mean, all I've seen is like very positive feedback from your stuff, man. Thanks. And I think mad good stuff is coming your way,
dude. It's especially like I said, dude. I keep fucking mentioning this fucking kid behind me. Fucking 20 years old. I'm 25. He just found out I was 25, by the way. What fucking manager doesn't know their artist is fucking?
Yeah, you should be asking those types.
God damn it, Adir.
Yeah, If you just find out that I have like a fucking dad, he thought whatever, I don't know. Guy's crazy, Yeah. Guy's crazy.
Oh Lord,
it's important stuff.
Support the
It's very important. This is super important.
Support the smart mouth.
It's gonna be so funny though when you're gonna have fans come up to you and say like, "You got me into punk rock."
That's sick. That's awesome, dude. If I could touch like one. No, that sounds terrible.
No, finish it. Finish it. I was like, finish what you're saying.
But timestamp that. Cut that. Timestamp that. Cut that.
No, if I could, no, for real. Like, if I could, be an inspiration to like one person, fucking like a year, dude. Fuck yeah, I'm doing my job. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, I'm putting out music that I want to, like, relate to other people who are going through the same shit. Like, the whole EP that I did, it was like a cross between breakup to not having a dad to, you know what I'm saying? Like, there was so much shit that went into it.
So you really told your story in that.
Yeah, dude. There were, like, I never thought I'd be able to perform Angels, like on stage, live. Just because when I made that song, I was fucking in tears after I made it. It was just so like, which it's like one of the songs that, wasn't necessarily done correctly. I feel like I kind of did rush it. But as an artist, you fucking live and learn. We're probably going to remaster that song, honestly. But yeah, dude, I was in my room. I was just like, it was like where I was in a bad spot, dude. And the reason I hate drugs is the first time I fucking was going through like this like fucking bender when I came out to LA for the first time. And I remember I woke up in a bed full of like 3 chicks, and the first thing I did was push them off of me and go to the fucking counter and do a line of cocaine. And I was like, I have a fucking problem.
Yeah.
So it was like that song is like me realizing that shit. My mom helping me through it, God helping me through it, and shit like that. So it's like, yeah.
How do you push your vulnerability? Like taking something that's almost like a letter to yourself, and finally like transcribing it to a mic and being willing to do that. Because there's millions of people out there that don't know how to take that next step to allow you to hopefully release that and share it with the other people to help heal them as well you're healing. Yeah,
it's dude, it's hard. I'll be honest, it fucking sucks. It's terrible.
Is it embarrassing?
I don't ever like here's something about me. I don't ever get embarrassed. Unless we're in fucking Target and you start screaming like one of my songs. Then yes, I fucking. My mom did that.
I just walked away.
I mean, I think if they're screaming your song in a Target, that's fine, but in a Walmart.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, fuck Walmart. They don't even clean their shit, bro.
Yeah.
Walmart's one of my favorite stores. We're actually trying for a sponsorship now.
Yeah, they just take out the gun at the fishing section and just be like, wasted in LA. Just no.
Oh, that too soon. Too soon.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that is too soon.
Well, sorry.
Can I get another whiskey?
Wait, too soon? Was there a recent shooting in Walmart?
I'm sure there's one every 30
yeah,
seconds.
there's probably one today. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. somewhere in America.
What do you hope that your career builds into? Do you have kind of a thought of like what Fonti is in 10 years? Or are you just working through day by day and kind of building the process?
Man, we're working hard day by day. You know, I earlier I said like, you know, Fonti is my alter ego, and like that's kind of where it started. It was kind of like a big fuck you to like my biological dad, who like really didn't do shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Because my last name is actually Fontenelle, like Fontineau, and then
it's good that you got that.
Yeah, I got that. I fucking got that, dude. I'm telling you. But I literally just fucking like took off half of my name and it became Fonti. Like a lot of people couldn't fucking pronounce it in high school. So then I was like, yo, this kind of rings like Fonti. What? Yeah. This is cool. And then when I started the band, you know, my bass, Hazma, my boy Brian, who's on guitar, fucking drums, who switched back and forth from, you know, Tosh Peterson to fucking Sam Ward, they're a part of that fucking, you know what I'm saying? They're a part of that name. Right. So I literally was like, how could I do this? And I was like, okay, Fonti, cool. And I literally fucking looked at it for like 10 minutes straight with my ADHD ass, bro. Like, I was like, what could I do?
That's a long time with ADHD.
Dude, it really is.
Yeah.
That's like 10 minutes of crazy.
Like, not even going to lie, 30 seconds ago, I saw a squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah, I get
that might have been the curly-headed overlord.
No, on your roof, dude, I saw a fucking squirrel. And I was like, I didn't want to say anything. Squirrel. I was looking at you, and you were talking to me, having a conversation. So I'm not even sure what the fuck I said, to be honest. But I was staring at the squirrel the whole time.
Yeah, we're out here in nature in Venice.
But yeah, no, what it comes down to is, you know, we unite as a band, and you know, I'm technically a solo artist, but without my band, I'm not shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have my guitar, I gotta have my fucking bass, I gotta have my drummer. You know. But the X is sick because we're redesigning the logo right now. As to where we're gonna have fucking drums, guitar, bass logo,
sick,
and mic, and that's me.
Right.
So that's what the X stands for. It's fucking all directions. Like we're all in the same. You know what I mean? We're all connected. So, but yeah, it's dope as fuck.
That's dope. What I'm just curious. What artist, if you had had the option, what artist would you love to collaborate with right now, like in your music?
Any artist,
like big artist,
I would say, honestly, Youngblood, dude. Cause like, dude, he's an inspiration to a lot of fucking people that are broken. You know what I'm saying? That's like how my music is. So it's like, he also doesn't give a fuck about how he does it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker wears a skirt on stage, like, you know.
Yeah.
Looks dope fucking doing it. So it's like that's like I love that, the fact that it's like vulnerable enough to like really fucking like go out there and really like chase your dreams type thing. Word. And yeah, dude, I just think it'd be sick as fuck, honestly, because like we kind of have the same personalities, and I'd like to see where the fucking ADHD would really be in the room if me and Youngblood were in the same fucking room.
Yeah, so. Yeah. I have another question for you. I should have asked you this earlier.
Yeah,
but you know, does your music like is like what is it necessarily inspired by? Like, I'm hearing like kind of breakups, but would you say like like also in terms of breakups, like would you say it's inspired by like your like upbringing, like childhood, and like how you are now, or like would you say like more in adult life and breakups?
And that's a super good point, because like I'll just break down the tracks for you, dude. Like whenever I release Drug Save the Kid, first of all, Drug Save the Kid is not like what it sounds like. It's not me getting hooked on drugs and fucking finding my music. No, Drug Save the Kid means that I was on, you know, Adderall my whole entire life, and it stopped me from becoming like who I wanted to be. Like it was like this whole time I was in this fucking like simulation of them telling me like, yo, you gotta fucking take this shit to focus on this teacher who's telling you that you're never gonna be anything. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, his fat ass is still fucking teaching geography. So right. Like that's kind of like what Drug Save the Kid is. It means like I stopped taking my Adderall, and you know, like yeah, I get in trouble, but who the fuck doesn't? You know, I'm a normal human being.
You're a kid.
I got subscribed 60 milligrams of Adderall a day when I was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, see, and that's
it was bizarre.
What's insane?
I started having panic attacks,
dude,
wild depression,
you can't eat.
Mood swings.
You can't
eat. You can't eat.
It's the worst.
And when people are now like bothered by like modern medicine, you have to realize that maybe it comes from a point where a white lab coat told you that this is what you're supposed to do to like succeed,
dude.
And it's devastating. Totally. It takes a while to get your life back from that stuff.
What really floors me, man, is like I was a salesman for three and a half years. I was a kick-ass salesman. I did everything I was supposed to. Like literally had one of the dudes like literally come up to me and be like, "You're gonna make $30,000 this year."
What were you selling?
I was selling insulation. Like,
okay.
And pest control, like products, treatments, stuff like that. No.
Are we in Louisiana at that time?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got really, really good at like talking to people and like realizing, yo, like I have a niche for this. This is amazing. And then it took me like a couple of years, and I was like, yo, I had my manager sit me down. I got transferred to Florida at the time in Tampa.
Okay.
And he sat me down. He's like, look, dude. He's like, I've listened to your music. Your music's dope as fuck. He's like, but look, if I were you, he's like, you could literally come back to pest control. You're a fucking kick-ass salesman. You could do this your whole entire life if you really wanted to. Just fallback plan. You know what I'm saying? Go chase your fucking dream. I did that. You know what I mean? Like I'm out here in LA and things are starting to fucking rule out. So it's fucking amazing. Shout out to that motherfucker.
Yeah, no,
you got to respect the guys when you're on stage at Whiskey Go-Go who said, "Get the fuck out of the pest control spot, bro."
Right, right. And dude, it was honestly an eye opener. It was weird because I was literally number one salesman at the time, and he literally told me that for like somebody to be sitting behind a desk who makes fucking bonuses off me to be like, yo, if you want to chase your dreams, go fucking chase your dreams. We're always here for you. It was like an eye opener. Like, damn, he's right. Like this shit's fucking like I should be out there like really chasing my shit. You know what I mean?
You got to take
like,
your chance.
You only have like this like small window, especially like when it comes down to like let's take Mod Sun for instance, right? Like this motherfucker's been doing this shit for like
Minnesota boy,
dude. He's phenomenal. He's been awesome, dude. He's been behind the scenes, fucking killing it.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite artists of all
dude,
time.
He's honestly so dope. But it's like he just like kept grinding, you know. And like now he fucking toured, and that shit's fucking dope. It's like inspiration for like me to continue to go because I've been doing this shit for a long time, and now it's like all starting to pay off.
That's so cool.
Shout out to that guy though. That's important, you know, because I used to do sales as well for a while, and you know that's very important to hear. You know, for someone to be like, hey, recognize that and be like, you don't belong here. You know what I mean? You belong like out there, like chasing your dream and doing like the right thing. And this is like kind of nonsense in the reality of things. But like what you're doing is like important.
Right.
Yeah.
It's so crazy, you know, like not fucking knocking kids that are in college right now trying to be doctors and shit like that because everybody has their purpose. You know what I'm saying?
We need that.
Everyone has
and
their
that's
purpose.
awesome. That's sick. But I feel like at the end of the day, it's kind of weird. Like I feel like in a way, like school teaches you to be a fucking like worker. You know?
100%.
Nobody wants you to like really succeed at the end of the day. They want you to work. You know?
Right.
And that's like what like floors me is like all the dreamers out here in LA. Yeah, they might be homeless, but they're still happy with their shit. You know what I mean? Like they're still like with their life. It doesn't matter like what they have and shit. It's like at the end of the day, they're doing them. They're happy with it, and it like in life, like I feel like that's what you have to do.
Well, there's school teaches you to be a part of the engine.
Yeah.
And we do need the engine, right? The engine
Totally.
is this economy that keeps us safe, keeps us healthy, all these things.
Yeah, when you call AT&T and the customer service, we need a customer service motherfucker to answer.
Exactly.
Okay?
But then we also need individuals.
No, they fucking suck.
That's real.
They put me through a robot first, and I got 20 minutes, but whatever. But they need somebody to answer the fucking phone so I can fix my fucking plan. But whatever. Go ahead.
But it takes like some people to sacrifice to inspire the engine.
Yeah.
Right.
And like have reason to wake up, have something to wait for the weekend for.
Yep.
Right.
And there's not a blueprint for it other than like just your own personality and just following your heart.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and it teaches you that. And then like it's interesting, like the people that are, you know, not necessarily running the companies, but creating the companies, creating the new businesses, creating the new ideas of different things, you know, like the things that don't even exist.
Right.
You know, college may have taught them to, you know, think the way to create that. Know how to think. But like there's also like a level of where people are just creative and just, you know, innovative. Yeah. And are just able to do, you know, more outside of, you know, people kind of like influencing your thought of, you know, you need to be a doctor, you need to be a lawyer, you need to be this and that. Right. Where it's like, hey, like I want to create web cameras for, I don't know, I want to fucking be whatever, you know, what the case may be. Right. And you know, and that's when I realized growing up here, you know, coming here when I came to LA, same thing as you, is everyone's following their dreams, but not necessarily just in entertainment. people were creating new technologies and new things, how to create, how to filter water a different way and how to do this in a different way and new lights and this, or just a wholesaler to someone, old business, let's just say, or in making it new. And I think it's really important to find your purpose. And like I asked you in the very beginning, I was like, is rock music the thing, or punk rock music is the thing that's helping you find your purpose? And you said yes. And that's fucking all that matters. Man. And that all that matters. If everyone's listening, like, to people, whatever your purpose is, I don't care if you're making aluminum cans. Right. If that's your purpose, hell yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's you hit the nail on the head, bro. Like, it's fucking, it's real life. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get to LA, like, you don't have to fucking be a musician. You don't have to be an actor. I feel like that's like everyone perceives everybody in LA, but it's like half of my friends, like, we're all slow grinders. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, you don't see what we're doing behind the scenes.
Right.
You don't, like, because if you do, this is LA. It's cutthroat. It's a very, fuck you. Who is this? Oh no, that's Hazma. Hazma's so sick. That's my bass player. But no, like, when you show people your cards, it's like poker, right? You have to have your poker face on. When you show people your cards, they're gonna steal them. Like, that's how it is. You got to be fucking careful about who you show your cards to out here in LA. So,
yeah.
Does rock music have more of an established enterprise as far as record labels go and stuff like that, where, like, rap would just still kind of be like a newer entity? Or is it almost, as rock kind of surpasses its place, where it's all about, like, young youth and restarting the industry?
I feel like it varies, like, at the end of the day. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of young artists. You got, like, Ian Dior, who's pushing rock rap, which is fucking crazy. Like, he created his own genre, and it's just, like, blowing the fuck up, And then you got, Machine Gun Kelly, obviously, who's fucking killing it back in pop punk. Had help with Travis Barker, probably the best fucking collab they ever could have done. My downfall, which is gnarly as fuck. Which is bringing, like, other artists out, like Mod Sun, who's been slept on for fucking 13 years. He's been making the same shit. So, I mean, I feel like, yes, at the end of the day, like, you have to have this generation, like, where we're at right now. Stop fucking texting me. Like, young people obviously are kind of, like, pushing it, I guess you could say. Like, obviously we have TikTok, we have YouTube, we have shit that we didn't really have, like, back in the day. So it's nice to, like, be able to see that. But I feel like at any age, like, it really doesn't matter. There's not really a cap on anything. Like, if you want it, fucking go get it.
Yeah.
Word. Yeah, I mean, it's everything. Like, all the new artists, and I love to see it's new, creative, and, innovative. Even if it's, outside of the boundaries. You know what I'm saying? You got like I said, the Migos of the world. They were very new when they came out.
Right.
The Future was weird when it came out. Right. I mean, now you got the what's his name? The gay black devil dude. Lil Nas X. Yeah. Lil Nas X. He's
my drummer plays for him, dude. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. I'm sorry for what I said, but
you're chilling, bro. Hey, bro, he probably respect the fuck out of that. He's like, gay devil, dude. Fuck. That's why I made the fucking devil video, bro. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
Yo, props to that motherfucker though, real shit. Like,
but it's all new, all innovative, like brand, like never seen shit like that.
Yeah. No, and it's like, God, it's like in this world of, like, scheme of fucking music and Instagram and fucking, all these different platforms that you can use, man. It's like, as an artist, you have to find ways of, like, it's like a master clickbait. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to find a reason to, like, grab that fucking person's attention. Yeah. So, like, kudos to that motherfucker grinding on the devil in the middle of a video.
Wow.
Does that necessarily mean that he fucking worships the devil? No, but it got everybody's fucking attention.
Yeah.
Do you have pressure to go the troll route in order to get clicks?
Especially in the punk rock, like,
negative energy is
there's no such thing as bad publicity.
The easy way, the easy on ramp.
It's clicked
but
on.
I also think it's an easy way to burn out.
It was like, yesterday, obviously it was probably not the smartest move, but I did it anyways because I'm not going to be fake. Like, that's just who I am. I had a beer in the back seat when we pulled up to Boa, and we got hit with paparazzi as soon as we got there.
Oh, wow.
And he was like asking me a story and all this type of shit, and I'm like holding a beer in my left hand. I'm like, fuck, because I'm trashed in the back seat. I'm like, oh, dude, this is bad. Like, I literally just hop out of a fucking car. Number one, I had a 17-year-old fucking driving who I literally made the song with. Shout out.
Well, that's
to
nice
Zach
because they're
Hennessy.
definitely sober.
Yeah. Right? No, they were sober as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I'm getting out of his car and like he's hitting me with all these fucking questions and shit like that. And he's like, "Yo, wasted in LA." So my dumbass fucking is like, "Yo, let me show you. I got a sneak peek of the fucking song." Bite the can, fucking do a shotgun with the paparazzi fucking recording.
Love
me.
it.
And yeah, dude, it was just, it just felt like the right time. I don't know, man. Like the alcohol speaks sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes it does. You know,
I fucking cheersed you on your forehead earlier.
Yeah, I was like, why'd you do that?
You were like, we're not making out later.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck brought that?
Because he has like guidelines to who gets to get that close.
Yeah, no, because you figure I had Chase Demore on the podcast earlier, and then he put like his whole thing is like, this is how I get girls, right? I go up to him, I walk up to a club, and I have my drink, and I put it on their head and have them balance it. That's what I thought you were doing. And I'm like, are you hitting on me right now? And I'm like, but I wasn't sure how it was happening. And
Chase Demora, I don't know who you are, but what the fuck is
we're
that?
sitting on
I mean,
this
that's
couch,
smart.
it's hot, you know what I'm saying?
Super smart.
What's
It's
happening?
sick. I love it.
Yeah, you know, I don't know what's happening
But
here.
balancing it on the head, dude, like what happens if she's wearing a white dress and you like put whiskey on top of her head and she spills it all over herself? Then you look like a fucking douchebag.
I mean,
These are questions we all have.
I bet in Chase's case, he'd probably be like, well, you know, then you got to take her home and take a shower, bro. You know, this is what he said. It's probably what he would say.
That sounds like a frat boy move, dude.
I mean, you should meet this guy. I mean, he's a cool guy, but you should totally meet him. He's hilarious, you know.
Who the fuck is texting me?
So yeah, man.
That's my band chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Band chat.
Very important. Very important stuff. So man, that's awesome, man. Like I respect the things you do. I respect you taking it back to the old school and flipping and making it new, man. Because that's like not what a lot of people are doing, but like especially in the punk rock space. I mean, I think you're gonna fucking blow up, dude. I think you're gonna have a ton of fans. Coachella's gonna call you soon. Like seriously.
I hope so, dude. That'd be fucking.
Let's
gnarly.
go.
No, for real, dude.
Because
These things are like needed. It's different from like wanted and needed. It's a different thing.
What is the big rock and roll festival that would make you
God, dude,
like,
if I could do anything right now, I would bring Warped Tour back, bro.
Warped Tour, that's right.
There's
okay.
nothing like Warped Tour. There's not, dude.
It doesn't exist anymore?
No, it doesn't.
That's right. I remember Warped Tour. Yeah.
I literally went, dear, that's our next mission. I'm saying it on the podcast. We gotta find the fucking owner of fucking Warped Tour. We gotta bring this shit back, dude.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Or call the owner of Firefest. Tell him to redeem himself.
Ja Rule.
Ja Rule. Yeah, call him.
Yeah, just call Ja Rule quick.
Yeah.
Adir's probably got him on the line right now.
Yeah. We're like. Yo, this is guy.
this motherfucker is connected, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Connected.
Ridiculously connected.
It's good things.
This motherfucker would be like, yo, we got Justin Bieber like pulling up to Poppy, like you're in a section, and I like wouldn't fucking put it past him.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber's lit.
We're lit. This is Smart and Mild, y'all. I think one thing is big, man. I just want to let him know where do they find you. Like, I know that you kind of mentioned it earlier, but let them know where they find you on Spotify, Instagram, and Apple Music, all that good stuff.
Yeah, of course, man. You can follow me at FXNTI Music on all platforms. I think we do have a TikTok, but the manager fucking runs it. I've never touched it a single day in my life. But yeah, Spotify, Apple Music, everything. It's just FXNTI. So
that's
what's up. Love it. This was Fonti, Smart and Mild, live from LA. Thank you so much for coming out. God bless.
Of course, bro.
Cheers.
Thank you guys.
This is how it cheers. Yeah, together. Oh yeah.